So I just bought myself a Quest 3 and there were 3 reasons why. 1, I wanted to try mixed reality. 2, Assassin's Creed is coming out really soon. And the third reason is a game that's come out that I was really interested in trying called Dungeons of Eternity. And as you may have been able to tell by where I'm standing, I've been playing Dungeons of Eternity for the last week or so. And in this video, we're gonna find out if it's worth your time. So with that out of the way, let's get into it. Dungeons of Eternity is a dungeon crawler type game. You go into dungeons, fight bad guys, and get loot to level yourself up. This then allows you to make new weapons to do harder missions and fight more bad guys and get better loot that lets you do harder missions, etc, etc. The game has RPG elements which I like as well. When you play through the levels, you'll find chests which you can open with keys. These will have money, cosmetics, and if you're lucky, weapon schematics. That is more like it. Yes, thank you very much. All of which are randomly generated, by the way. Then, when you're done with missions, you come back here, to the hub. And this is where you can use your coins to make new weapons with your fancy 3D printer. The progression system in this game is really clear and easy to understand, which I appreciate quite a bit. When you complete a level, you get XP and coins for everything you did. You can then use those coins and spend them on upgrades that I mentioned earlier. Now let's take a minute to talk about the thing you'll be doing most in this game, and that's combat. You can have up to 3 weapons on you at one time, which means that you have a lot of options when it comes to combat. Want to go in with a standard sword and shield? Go for it. Oh, you can slam him. That's awesome. Oh yeah, that was a good move. Want to dual wield axes like a barbarian? You can do that as well. Oh, what a shot. I've mainly been using the bow as I like me some ranged combat, and it's definitely not because I suck at parrying with the melee weapons. That just bounced off your head. I've really been trying to get those Legolas Lord of the Rings vibes, and after about 4-ish hours that I've played so far, I'm really starting to get the hang of the bow. Oh, hello, you first. Then you. See if I can hit the shot. Oh, yes. Shot. Oh, I actually hit him. Okay, one more. Oh, one more. Oh. Got him. Did we just cancel each other's arrows out? Because that was awesome if that's the case. Got him. Oh, hello. That went for him. I mean, he is a skeleton, so that kind of makes sense, but still. And I actually have a tip for anyone that wants to use the bow. In my most recent play session, I realized when I release the arrow, I can instantly pick up another one because my hand is in the right place over my shoulder where the quiver is. This makes it so you can really quickly rattle off arrow shots, which is actually really effective when fighting multiple enemies, and it looks cool too. And you don't just have the choice between sword, axe, and bow. As you play, you unlock other weapons too. So far, I've got a magic staff, a dagger, and a crossbow. Another thing to do with combat that Dungeons of Eternity has got right is the throwing. Watch this shot. Oh. Like I mentioned earlier, you have an axe as one of your weapons, and you can throw it and then force pull it back to you, kind of like the Leviathan axe from God of War. Now, I have no idea how Othergate has achieved this, but in most other VR games that I've played, whenever I try and throw my weapon or throw a grenade, it absolutely does not go anywhere near where I wanted it to. But in Dungeons of Eternity, I be hitting some amazing axe throws, and it feels so satisfying. Yeah. Oh, what a shot! It's not like they've made the axe a lock-on missile either. Yeah! Bounced off his head. Wonderful. There were still lots of times where I messed up the axe throw, but at least I kind of chucked it in the general direction of the enemies. Speaking of satisfying, Dungeons of Eternity also uses the controller's haptics to make doing menial tasks like picking up coins way more satisfying than it would be otherwise. That is satisfying as hell. I wish more games took advantage of haptics like this. Now, let's move on and talk about the levels for a little bit. There are 3 main mission types that you can embark on. Dungeon raids, which is what I described earlier. Then you have Soul Harvest. This is a horde type mode where you kill enemies and earn souls to complete the rounds. And finally, you've got Crystal Hut, where you enter a pyramid and have to defend the structure while enemies try and destroy it. Every time you play, the dungeons are randomly generated, so you'll never play the same dungeon twice. On top of that, you can actually go to different biomes, and it will give the dungeons a completely different look and feel depending on which biome you're in. My personal favorite so far has been the lava levels, as there are dragons flying around, which is pretty cool. Wow, this is a cool place though. Wow, there's dragons. Eat this, dragon. I missed. But it doesn't just change the aesthetic of the levels. Even the type of enemies that spawn in changes depending on the biome. For example, on the desert levels you get scorpions, and on the normal dungeons you get a lot of spiders. Oh, this looks great. Oh my god, what the hell is that? Oh! That was horrible. One thing I really didn't appreciate though is one specific enemy type. Now, if some of you have watched my other videos, you'll know I have a bit of a phobia of wasps and hornets. What the f is that? I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. So the fact that one of the main enemy types of this game is an amalgamation of one of my greatest fears made me oh so happy. Oh shoot. Oh no, what the hell is that? That's not likes. I don't like those. I don't like that. And if that wasn't bad enough, Othergate decided to make a boss version of it, which is larger, faster, and more mean than the smaller ones. You can imagine how much I enjoyed seeing that for the first time. No, stop making him be fast. Oh, fuck that. Fuck that, dude. No, that's so not cool. Stop. This is not fair. Screw you. Oh, game, do not do that to me. I have a phobia of those stupid things. Also, I'm not too sure if this is actually true, but do the different biomes have different difficulties? The reason I asked that is because I went to one of the lava levels and there were enemies that took an absolute beating. Whoa, okay. These guys are hard. How many bullets, man? Holy moly, I'm very underleveled. And I'm thinking it may be because I was underleveled for that biome. Even with that, I still beat the level because I'm just the best. So far in all of my gameplay, Dungeons of Eternity has run fantastic on Quest 3. And I've only run into a couple of glitches which I thought were rather funny. Also, that world is not rendered in, so we're definitely going in there. Oh no, okay, see that was a mistake. I don't know why I decided to walk in there, but oh, okay. I found a collision bug. And a secret hatch. What? Wait, they could just walk through that? Oh, you just phased through it, that's unfair. Their magic knows no bounds. But the fact that there were only 2 glitches, I think shows how well polished Dungeons of Eternity is, considering that the game is pretty much brand new. There is one thing that I haven't really been able to try out yet, and that's the multiplayer co-op. Unfortunately for me, I don't really have that many mates that play VR, so I couldn't really try it. But as I'm sure we all know, doing anything with your mates makes it 10 times better. So I think I can confidently say that if Dungeons of Eternity is this fun in single player, then it must be an absolute blast in co-op. The main thing I've taken away from playing Dungeons of Eternity is that it's really fun with tons of replay value that's easy to get into, and if you enjoy a dungeon crawler RPG type game, I'm sure you'll enjoy this one. And that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you feel like it, leave a like or don't, and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys! Oh, Jesus, that every time scares me. Every time, without fail.